Okay. This is gonna be super damn close. Let's... mend your armor a bit. Now, what do we got? You're on 14, you're on 11. Oh boy. He's down. Okay. Not good. Bloody flail. There we go. That's now diagonal. Ah, bugger. There we go. You can almost kill him. Now, let's do this. There we go. Oops. Okay, let's take you down to next to no damage. That's probably the best idea there. And I can hit you there and it'll go that way and kill all them. Oh no, I can't make it. Damn it. I didn't plan that out very well, did I? He probably needs something that gives him willpower every turn. Another guy went down. That's not good. Oh, have we only got 2 health? Why? Oh, because that's got 12. Okay. How much has he got? He's got 2. Let's kill that guy. Then we'll go here. And hopefully flail him to death. There we go. Ooh-wee, okay. I'm not going to be able to attack. Let's get rid of that guy. There we go. You can get rid of him. Good. And you can get rid of him. There we go. Hopefully it's over. There we go. Ooh. Holy moly. We got a jeweled petal ring, so that we'll see what that is. Looks interesting. Thank you, Dark. It looked a bit iffy there for a second, I must say. And we did get Bercy injured. We did get 19 renown though, so that's nice. Forker called it. When the warp came, they came hard. There's no doubt anymore that Bolverk has some kind of command over them. Volker comes stomping towards you and Juno, flicking smouldering black ash from her shield. She doesn't look happy. Let's get something straight, Juno. You drag us out here as captives, and now Bolverk's trying to hunt us down and kill us. Do you see how messed up this is? And back there you try to give my ravens orders. Tell me again when we're allowed to rest. Go on, say it to my face. I let Volker decide though. Volker does have a point. Juno's expression betrays no emotion. What would you recommend, Volker? Oh no, don't you dare pretend to be the reasonable one right now. Steam plumes from Volker's nostrils like an angry yox, whirling through the cold air. I don't even want to hear your voice. The ravens are under my command, and if you want anyone watching your back instead of putting a knife, what if Ivor spoke on my behalf? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. If it ends this bickering, I'll take charge. Let's just hope she has the decency to stay out of your head. Okay, looks like I've taken charge.
The guard stone ahead shimmers. It seems to hold some sway over the darkness somehow. Or maybe the darkness itself finds them distasteful.
Oh, hello. Looks like there's a merry band of people there. What the hell is going on? A golden glow greets you, the first warmth you've felt since entering the darkness. Dishevelled women and children huddle on one side of the godstone, while a dredge sits on the other. The dredge has arranged a circle of obsidian stones around itself, and just outside that lie the bodies of a couple dead men. Ain't this a sight? Ollie grins. Then he frowns. I have a feeling this is about to become our problem. Praise the gods. Someone has finally come, carrying a divine light. Not exactly. The matronly woman's face falls as she gets a better look at you. I know that crest. Ravens. She points with an accusing, shaking finger toward the stone singer. Well, what is this? Have you brought more dredge to slaughter us? The stone hurler stands within its ring of stones, warbling loudly as you approach the godstone. The old woman recoils in disgust. Well, how interesting. This one is terrified of you, Ivor. Me? Why? She called you Destroyer. I'd heard of the Destroyer before, but I had no idea I was travelling with him. Is it really you? They speak of you like we do Bellower. Thought you'd be bigger. It's a misunderstanding. Where would you hear such a thing? Travelling with the Valka, but you do not know where we are headed. You're an interesting one, Ivor. We should talk more. The old woman rejoins you again. After a heated battle of whispers with her kin, she clears her throat. I am called Hildy. We came here to pray when the skies darkened. I guess I don't need to tell you we're only alive now because of this godstone. A miracle, and they say the gods are dead. Then this slag comes from nowhere. It attacks us. Killed their husbands and mine as well. A right miserable sucker he was, but an injustice to be killed by this thing. She gestures rudely at the stone hurler. It makes a hissing sound like escaping steam. Quiet, filthy thing. You'll take us somewhere safe, surely? Surely you will. The opposite. You don't want to go where we're going. God's alive. Has everyone lost their minds? At least give us justice. Don't let this slag alive. Don't leave this slag alive to kill us and eat our children. Alfred, what's the dredge's side of the story? Hildy bristles at the implication. Alfred taps her spear and the horns vibrate with a faint hum. The dredge sings a soft response. She says they left her no choice but to defend herself. Stuck here, same as them. By the gods, we've been found by the only slag lovers in the dying world. She snatches something shiny from the hands of one of her kin, waving it in front of you. This is what the ravens need, isn't it? You disgusting vultures. Family heirloom worth more than it looks. I say we just bring the stone hurler along with us, Ivor. I mean, we've already got one. You said it was terrified of me. Then she won't put up much of a struggle, will she? What are you talking about? Kill it already. Kill it. Convince the stone hurler to come along, Alfred. Alfred speaks to the dredge again. It shows little emotion, but that may just be because it lacks facial expression. Quite the motley crew you've gathered, Destroyer. Don't call me that, I'm serious. Hildy pockets her heirloom, offering only low curses, angry that the dredge lives on. Awesome. We got another dredge. That's cool. You notice Volker standing alone, arms crossed, sporting a deadly scowl. Everything alright? Yeah, we're doing great. Our leader is hunting us down. We've been kidnapped by witches, and now we're arguing about how many dredge we can save along the way. He'll be helpful, though. It's the kind of thing a little girl grows up dreaming about. I get your point. She glares at you through narrow eyes. How did a woman get accepted by the ravens anyway? Is this the part where you ask me about my past? We talk about family and hug. Eat some black snow, Val. These guys all chose to be here, just like me. That's the truth. That's all the family you need to know about. Considering you didn't even mention family, you doubt that's the whole story, but you let it drop. She glares at you through narrow eyes. You still care about Bulwark. Are you trying to piss me off? Imagine little Alette hunting you through the darkness, trying to rip your throat out. Now imagine some ass accuses you of having feelings about it. I'm assuming black snow might be where the dredge have died and exploded. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. You notice Volker's hand instinctively go to the axe Bulwark had thrown at Avon a few days back. What do you plan to do with that axe? Its name is Claw, and what I plan to do with it is my business. Can we agree to keep it tucked away? If the sight of it scares you, then yes, I'll keep it safe and snug right here. Sorry guys, just got a tickle in my throat. I'm not suicidal either. I'm not going to plant it in a Valka's skull. Not right now. Are you always this pleasant to be around? I never asked to be around you. I always heard the Val liked their space. You're not wrong. Must be nice to be accepted for something like that. My kind treat you like you're diseased if you don't act right, but the Ravens, they don't judge. It's not like I want to be completely alone. I just don't need tedious, pointless conversations with every idiot who has an idiot opinion. Go on. Oh, damn it all. You got me talking about mice. Are we done here? I get why you came over now. Juno's ready to go. No, I came on my own. You know, I used to be great at telling when someone is lying, but it sure is harder these days, isn't it? You know what I mean? Let's get something straight. I'll take talking to you over Juno, but you're no Raven. And whatever happened to Bulwark, I'm not convinced that he doesn't have a good reason for what he's doing. So don't give me a reason to let him, and don't try to get close and friendly. Alright, Volker, you made yourself clear. Good, then we might get along. Now excuse me while I gather the unkindness. Unkindness? That's what they call a flock of ravens, Ivor. Fitting, don't you think? Okay. Alfred finds a quiet moment to make her own way over to you, leaning on her staff. Why didn't you tell me, Val? Tell you what? About being the destroyer. It isn't something that comes up often in conversation. You'll have to excuse me. I don't always know how to speak with people. I spend a lot of time alone or with the sculptors. Sculptors? Well, more precisely, they say something like, we who shape the stone, but it's close enough. You didn't think the dredge call themselves dredge, did you? There's quite a lot I've learned from them. Some things you may know, many secret. How did you learn mending out here on your own? Mending? Bah, call it what it is. We pluck at the threads of reality. Almost anyone can see them if you know how to look. What do you who do you think taught the teachers? The gods? And who taught the gods? Even godlier gods? Anyway, you see my point. Don't think so highly of your mender friends. They're more dangerous than they let on. How do you mean? I trained to be a mender when I was just a girl. They tried to kill me, believe it or not. The Val right there was the one sent to do it. She points to the figure of Bercy, snoozing on the hard ground. I don't think he even remembers me. I looked a little different back then, but I escaped. Bloody hell. Not before learning some things. They train their simple-minded benders to heal stubbed toes and raise walls. It's a fine distraction from the powers the Valka really wield. But if an apprentice doesn't have the skill to control their powers, they're a threat to the mender's reputation. And if you show too much skill, well, you're an even bigger threat. The sculptors see you as an ally. You all need to stop looking at everything as us and them. Some of them are friends, others are not. The same as any people anywhere. Kevi is one of the new breed. He's a diplomat like me. New. The first dredge were all made by a real bastard of a god to kill and to destroy. But they learned to make their own kind. A second generation of sculptors who see a different fate. They can change Val, and even the first dredge see this change. There was even a Sunda Chime who could echo any sound and any language. She spoke for the new generation of dredge. Chime wanted a peaceful resolution to turn back the darkness and save them. She was killed at Grofheim in the Calamity by her own kind. We decided to carry on her mission. Kivi nods his head slowly and makes a low tone. He says he has no hatred of you, Ivor, and no fear. Alfred awaits your reply. So what kind of secrets are you talking about? Wait. Oh, sorry, what? For nothing? I'm nothing if not a trader of knowledge, you know. The rarest secrets don't come cheap. How about this? In exchange for telling me how you became the Destroyer, I'll tell you something you may find quite important. What do you say? If you promise to keep it to yourself, I do. The Sunder I killed, Raze, it was no legendary battle. When I brought her head back to the other Val, they invented their own stories. The truth is, I got separated from my allies and found her out in a snowstorm alone. She was cradling an infant. My axe accidentally killed the child. She didn't even put up a fight after that. Indeed, it was Bellower's child, Ivor. How can you? Are you certain? Completely. Consider that our trade. There is more to tell at another time, maybe. Just one more thing. Alfred looks at you with curiosity. Are those Val horns on your staff? Alfred laughs with genuine mirth. Nothing to worry about, Ivor. They were a gift that I treasure very much. You see, I have friends of all sorts. But as you said, we should be going. Another story for another time, perhaps. Cool. Well, that improves some morale, so that's nice. Let's look at our heroes. Everyone seems to be fine and not hurt, so that's good. I really like you, so I'm going to keep promoting you. Let's go for that. Okay, we've got 3. We do have an injury. I just didn't see that one. Avend, you can also be very helpful. I think for now we give you more morale. And then we give you something that will regen morale. What is this trinket we got? Bonus strength damage when stationary. Oh, okay, that's cool. How much bonus, though? That gives 1 will per turn, plus 1 break, plus 2 will talents. Okay. That would make your dodge better. That would make your dodge insane, actually. One will per turn. Okay, I think I'm going to give this one to you, actually. For the 1 will per turn. And then for you, I will give you... Let's start you off with more will. That seems good. What's the rest mean? I'm not sure what the /rest means at the moment. Do any of you guys know what the /rest means? I've kind of forgotten some of the finer points of this game, to tell you the truth. Nice. I can now give him a... Okay, so you get extra rest. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was the thing, but I didn't know. So the more you... It'll give you more will back when you rest. Okay. Yeah. So will it give her 2 will now with that / rest? Or will it just give you 1 still? +1 damage on consecutive attacks. Yeah, okay, cool. +3 strength, minus an armor. No, that wouldn't be good. Extra armor, extra strength, extra armor and strength resist. Should that go to someone else, though? 16, 17... No, I think you're probably pretty good for that one. You've got even armor to... 2 point of strength dot on hit. Yeah, so I think for him we should probably give you the mountain, is what I'm thinking, to buff up those stats even further. Or the unmoved. +1 armor, +2 strength, and then strength and armor resist. Or +2 strength, +2 armor, and +1 resist. I think I'll go for the unmoved. Yeah, let's go unmoved to add that extra strength in there. Okay. I guess we finish off that crit chance. Then... should probably go dodge, as you said. Because, yeah, dodging strength attacks seems pretty good. What other things do we have at the moment? 1 armor per turn to adjacent allies. Minus aggro. That also gives you extra dodge. But we don't want you to really have minus aggro, I don't think. One strength resist. 2 movement might be alright. I think we'll just leave it where it is for now. Let's quickly look through everyone else. I can't promote you, unfortunately. What are your abilities? I haven't actually seen you before. Sunstrike. So the character strikes her target solidly in the head, leaving the target dazed and unable to exert himself for anything more than basic actions. Okay, that's cool. Useful for locking down... My main character's Alette, Dark. Useful for locking down enemies with particularly dangerous abilities, among other things. Is Rook better? You always do Rook. Yeah, I went for Alette. Because I was kind of playing more to the story, and I would have thought that Rook would give his life to save Alette. So that's kind of how I played it. I actually can't remember what Rook's abilities even are, to tell you the truth. Not as powerful as a stable Shadowstone, explodes immediately. Okay. So it gives minus strength and minus armor. Oh, that's actually pretty good. When hit, the character retreats to a new position in hopes of finding a better vantage point. Okay. He's actually going to be pretty nice, actually. How should I build you out, though? I think we're going to want you to do as much damage as you can. So crit chance is going to be good. And then we'll go for exploit, I think. And try to just stop you from taking damage, I guess will be the idea. Okay, all these guys are promotable, but I don't have an ability to do that at the moment. Why do you... Ah, okay, this is why you have your plus. There we go. Castaway's pretty good. I gave them one of the titles that reduces aggro. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. And then give him an item that reduces aggro too. So something like Wayright's Amulet. Extra movement, reduce aggro. That seems like a pretty good item for him. Extra movement, less aggro. And then he has dodge as well already. So I can get that to 6. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, I'm going to promote him next. So I can get him a title. What does this do? The amount of willpower you can use. Yeah, so I don't see this guy being very good because I tried to use Rupture. Seeks out any dredge too weak to resist it and explodes their bodies. It says any. It doesn't say allies. But I used it in the very first battle we had, and none of the enemies exploded. So I'm assuming... Oh, I don't know. Because I had them all under 8 strength, but they didn't blow up. So I'm not really sure how that works, to tell you the truth. The best thing I can see this guy being for is if you get a lot of dudes grouped up and then every turn they'll take 1 damage, which could add up. But I don't know. How do you tell the difference between dredge and other things when they're all affected by the darkness? That's what I have difficulty with. Determining which are dredge and which aren't. I'm guessing the ones I was looking at were human, but they didn't look like human characters. Interesting. Let's add that up. Yeah, so you got to know which ones count as dredge and which ones don't. You do it by their names. Slinger, Stone Guard. Yep, okay. Cool. Good to know. Okay, let's quickly shove all these points in where I think they should go. You should go for crit chance 2, because you're going to be a heavy hitter. You will be a heavy hitter as well. I can only promote you. And you definitely want crit chance for your pig stick ability, pig sticker, and impale. Okay, cool. Now let's definitely rest. How many times can you rest? Do you need to get somewhere in time? Or can you just rest until all your injuries are back? Is there a penalty to resting? Because there's no food. That's a little weird. For now, okay. Eventually it will tell me, will it? When I can only rest a couple times. Yeah, because I'm near this stone that's protecting me. Okay, well I've rested all the way up for everyone to be back, which is good. Okay, so I wonder if it's saved. It did save. Awesome. So I'm going to end this here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll be back with more over the next coming weeks. So just look out for my stream to pop up. Generally I stream Friday nights and on the weekends. Sometimes intermittently during the week if I've got time. So I hope you enjoyed, and we'll continue this next time. Bye.